everyone, welcome back to Fantasy Bricks, my LEGO YouTube channel where I document my LEGO collecting journey and anything else I want to document on video. Today I will be reviewing the LEGO Ideas vintage car. Now, this isn't an actual car in real life. I'll just show you. This is like a mix between a bunch of cars that are older and, you know, it comes with two minifigs, as you can just see here. Also, before we get into like the main review section, it is something to note that neither of the figures have names, and like I said, this is not a real car in real life, it's a mix of them. And so let's get into the figures. So figure one here is this guy in his blue Newbury High jacket. He's got squids. This was actually the jacket first appeared in the Newbury Haunted High School on one of the students. I think it was the girl. It came with a girl. I believe it came on her. But so, black pants, hair, black hair, and then this face with glasses. It doesn't have a second print, as you can tell, so not a bad figure. Let's get into the second. So here's the second figure. And it's this girl. She's got lavender pants, a nice little jacket. This appeared in the Ninjago movie sets on Nia first. That's where it first appeared. The back, not that much on her. That's exciting. Her face, her hair. I believe she actually does have a second. Yep. I know that face was in the roller coaster set. This is not easy to do one-handed. Let's get her set up. Ta-da! And a good figure. Let's get into the car. So here's the car. It is, once more, like I said in the beginning, not an actual car in real life. I know I've said that multiple times, but I just want to get that out there. But it's a mix between a bunch of old cars. So here is, so that's how it looks head on. And by the way, it's got a great teal color. I like that color. It's got a little hood ornament. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. So the sides, it used little surfboards as decoration. And I don't know why, but they always fall off on me. Like, no matter what I try. Like, I've pushed them on very hard and they still fall off. I think it's just how the piece is made, but still, I don't like how they always fall off. Because sometimes I'll transport this and they'll just fall off. And like one time when I was carrying it around, they fell off and I had to go back and find them. So that's not the best. But then there's the side mirror. Here's the back. Got its license plate. And the little tail lights. And it's got the white strip down it. This side, literally a mirror of the other side. It's got the wheels. That's the bottom. But that's how it looks head on. Like the top, I mean, bird's eye view. And the inside has one of the world's most unique ways I've ever seen as a... Look at that. That's a windshield. But that's like... Normally you'd see... That's what I mean. It falls off. But it's like super cool because normally you'd expect it to be the other way. But that's really cool. And that's one of the reasons I like LEGO Ideas so much, because LEGO wouldn't do that. Like, that is a really unique idea. But then again, with Ideas, they can have design flaws with this, the surfboard. But there's the inside. You can sit down on those two. That reminds me of the Batmobile from the LEGO Batman movie. How it was like that. And that, but it's got the steering wheel. That little, I think it's supposed to be something like a glove compartment, but it doesn't really look like a glove compartment. Yeah. So, let's get into my final thoughts and opinions. So, in the end, I really do like this set because I like the 80s, and this reminds me of like a car you would see like in Florida in the 80s. I don't know why it reminds me of Florida. It's just kind of with no roof. That's what it reminds me of. Plus the box art helps with that. It's like a sunset behind this. And I don't know why, but look, I think there's a palm tree on it. But that's just what it reminds me of. I mean, it's got two good figures, but they're made up of all common pieces. Well, fairly common. I mean, I think that torso came in just a couple of sets. I know that torso came in the one 18 plus set for the Fairground, the Haunted House one that came out last year in 2020. And then like that shirt, I don't like how they'll do this where they'll print like focus. Well, you see how that isn't the same color, like her head isn't the same color as the flesh on the jacket, like torso. I don't like that. I mean, it really, like, if you're far enough away, you can still sort of tell, but if like you had it on your shelf and someone just glanced over it, I don't think it'd be that big of a problem, but someone that like keeps the figures all together and maybe puts them on a shelf, I could see that being a big problem for them because that doesn't look the best. But either way, I think this is a good set. It was a promo, so it can go for a little bit now. But still, I recommend it, especially if you're just gonna put it on the shelf because of those surfboards on the sides. I mean, the entire review, that one has just kept coming off, and that's annoying. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.